Good evening, everyone. This is Max Bakowski here, and I am with...
Beyond Side, who is currently talking in the microphone.
Well, Hello, and welcome to the stream. Okay, no. Well, it started already. Thanks, Beyond Sight.
Hey, might as well let me turn up the microphone volume all the way up to 100, and then I'll... Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, anyways, we're here to stream and expose everyone's info, so,
No, we are not.
Kidding.
We're not here to expose everyone's information.
I'm kidding, I'm not going to.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm foolish enough not to have the chat open. Terrific. That means I gotta go on... Ew. Okay.
Speak focus mode. Press on to unlock. Button. Passcode feed 6.
Oh, hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello.
I have it up now, and
Hello.
I highly doubt anyone's gonna join. What are you doing,
Cat.
Beyonce?
I'm pretending to be a fish. They say the skinny people that are short are immature. I'm going to,
There's no one watching, so it's fine. I'm just gonna make... I'm gonna valid the...
There's no one watching, so it's fine. Forward neck track left. Expand live tab close button. Dislike lock share lock like this. Expand description. Late max connect the close button. Late max make up no legs. One watching started streaming 99 seconds ago. Powered by Restream https/ powered by Restream https.
Oh, what the?
/Restream. I'm bored, so why not start a stream? Let's just chill. https//restream. /link. http started streaming 9.
Okay, so it has the little sticker for a restream in the description, like it always does. I wish I could get that above the...
I'm gonna go criticize myself now. You're a stupid little blind guy. Yeah,
That's
right.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna criticize myself in every other video that I do. So yeah, guys, we're you just have criticism and nothing good. Wait, me? Yes, you. You're the worst person who's ever stepped foot on the earth. No,
Stop.
I'm kidding. I was the one that said that to myself. I'm so dumb. No, I'm not meaning it to anyone. I was criticizing. It's called self-criticism. You might need it every day. It's called self-criticism. Ever heard of it?
Uh-huh, I have heard of it. I do it sometimes, actually. Where is everyone?
I self-criticize myself on a couple of my Discord servers that I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
I did that once.
There's like no one here.
Nobody here. It's a ghost town.
Oh, there's no one here. It's a ghost town. I'm gonna play that back. It's a ghost town.
Oh boy. Oh, there's actually a Scooby-Doo movie. Oh, or it's not a movie, but it's a...
Good.
Welcome to 2243. Kimberly, we tried. Hi, Max. How are you tonight?
Good.
Who was that?
Oh, hold on. I'll make it so you can hear my...
Restream chat row 1 column 1. Restream chat document. Type a message.
There.
Edit.
Now you can hear what people are typing.
Custom emojis button. Well, one top chat. Close.
Wow.
Button unavailable.
There's actually a Scooby-Doo thing that I remember hearing, and a couple other characters in the closet were saying, "Nobody in here." And then the second character said, "Just us official family skeletons." And then they both laugh.
Like a really
scary
evil
laugh.
laugh after.
Yeah.
I just did my evil laugh.
Hey, you know what? Look up Scooby-Doo Meets the Addams Family. You'll find it.
I won't be doing that on stream. I'll get
Screen dim.
copyright.
Track
No,
position.
no, no,
Commit.
no, 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 not now. I'm saying in a later
Oh.
video, in a later time frame. But
Speed adjust value.
yeah,
Characters.
Scooby-Doo Meets the Addams Family. I don't
Kimberly
think I've
Whitney,
ever.
can you please play with the voiceover?
Can you please play with the voiceover? Like, what do you mean? Like what I was doing last time? I'm not gonna send people in here to cry. I actually didn't know he was gonna do that. Had I known, I wouldn't have used that chat client.
Screen
But
dimmed.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that again because that got really annoying and that wasn't fair to other people that were just trying to watch the stream that were using screen readers. That wasn't right to them.
Yeah.
Like for people using JAWS, they don't get speech, and they actually
Yeah.
that's actually the thing with JAWS is that if you type a crash code into Eloquence, JAWS actually it keeps running. It doesn't give speech, but it keeps running, so it can be a little hard to fix it because JAWS.
I don't think there's. You know, like how on NVDA there's a shortcut for speech. On
Yeah.
JAWS, I don't think there is. Is there?
Yeah, on NVDA it's pretty easy to restore the speech, but if you type those in, like, to the people that use JAWS, Eloquence is the default synthesizer on there.
Kimberly Whitney, play with voiceover on your phone.
Play with voiceover on my phone. Okay,
Wait,
Focus
is
mode,
it-
browse mode, no next
is
edit,
it
clickable type of message, focus.
Someone, I don't know.
D-D-A-S space 0 space semi space R-A-T-E space 0 space O-K comma I-F space Y space I-N-S-I-S-T dot insist space I
I don't know. That's kind
22,
of weird.
46. Page 1, passcode feed 3. 6. 0. 7. 7.
You just
Welcome to
put your
20,
passcode.
22, 46, Kimberly, 22,
So
46,
what?
Max Bakowski. Okay.
Wait, go back to the other chat.
22, 46, Kimberly, we try. Play with voiceover on your phone. 22,
I'm
46,
going
Max
someone.
Bakowski. Okay. If you insist.
those are fine because those
Don't even try Mac OS, Max. Don't even try Mac OS VM.
Yeah, I mean I
Don't
would
even
if I
try
had
running
better.
it because the processors.
Well, yeah, I don't have a. You know, I might be able to get away with running it, but it would probably eat away at a lot of my RAM and CPU.
Collapse video.
It's pretty demanding on your computer's RAM, and it uses most of the processor power that your computer can supply if you choose to use Mac OS. And I'm actually already using it probably at least half of my. Well, I wouldn't say half of my RAM.
physical 4.65 GB of 15.90 GB used 29.2%
I'm using about a
Screen
quarter.
About a fourth.
Actually, I'm using a little under a third of my RAM, and as of
average CPU load 21.1%.
actually, I probably could have it up because I'm only using 20% of my CPU and about 30% of my RAM.
I might, you know what? I might just boot up my Mac VM too, but I'm running Monterey on a VM. and,
Yeah, I'm running Catalina because my computer does not like Monterey that much, and Monterey
Max, is there a way to make it into a MacBook after the fact or no?
no.
Don't it?
Oh yeah,
It was-
I found a nifty trick on VMware to make the instead of showing up as VMware under Apple ID settings, you can make it show up as MacBook Pro. And I'm actually going to go into my Apple ID settings. I won't link anything out,
22, 40.
and I'll show you guys what I mean.
Adjustable. Passcode 6. 0. 7.
Actually, I'm going to connect my phone to Bluetooth
Start window,
audio.
search window, P level 1 Bluetooth audio receiver, Bluetooth audio receiver.
I know it's going to link out most of my notifications, but
I do have OBS,
List item not selected 1 of 2,
but I
space
do not
selected.
plan to do a stream yet.
Recognize Max's iPhone, list item 1 of space, open connection space, list item 1 of 2.
Max is iPhone.
it's not going to connect, is it? No.
Close, list item 1 of 2.
Let me...
Edge context, apps mobility.
I have to restart the computer. I can't restart the computer while I'm streaming, though, so that's a problem.
Windows mobility center, Windows dialog, change audio settings, space pressed.
If...
Sound. Tab control. Playback tab.
If only there was a way I could keep the stream going without disconnecting OBS. Or, like, without the...
Recording. Record. Okay. Record.
If only there was a way I could keep the stream up if I disconnected OBS. On Streamlabs, you actually can do that. The last part of the stream just loops.
Microphone. Microphone. Line in. Line in. High definition. Line. Max's iPhone A2 DPSNK. Ready for 9.
Okay.
Proper. Okay. Button. Record space pressed. Line prop check. Edit tab control. Listen. Listen to this device checkbox checked. Playback through this device. Combo box default playback device collapsed. Speakers. Yeti. Cable input. Speakers.
Let's hit apply.
Listen to this device checkbox checked. Playback through this device. Combo box speakers. Power management proven. Continue running when on battery power radio button checked. Okay button. Cancel button. Okay. Click. Listen to this device checkbox checked. Space not checked. Playback. Listen to this device checkbox not checked. Space checked. Playback through this device. Combo box speakers.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Listen to this space not checked. Playback through this. Okay. Cancel button. Okay. Click. Listen to tab. Property page. You can play power man. Okay. Cancel but space. Sound dialog. Okay button. Cancel button. Space pressed. Windows mobile mute checkbox not checked. Alt plus. Bluetooth audio receipt. Close connection. Space. List item 1 of 2. Restream chat row
Let
1.
me try it again.
Folder view list. Restream. Stop. Oh. Bluetooth audio receiver. Bluetooth audio receiver. Bluetooth audio list item 1 space. Record Max's iPhone. List item open connection button space. List item 1 of 2.
Original.
Yeah, so it goes to the computer. But I've got
Close connect list item 1 close connect space. List.
other things that are using that right now to play audio, like Skype and NVDA and stuff, maybe. But either way,
2251.
just
Passcode
here's my
fields.
phone's speakers,
6. 0. 7.
which is it's okay.
YouTube.
I still would have.
Page 2 of
I
5.
still would like to
Page settings.
get it directly though, but I have to restart the computer to get
Personal
that to
hotspot.
work, so
Wi-Fi.
it won't work.
Settings. Dictate. Mac update payment. Max Bayhowski.
And then I'll go under my devices and I'll prove that the virtual machine I have actually
Max Bayhowski.
shows up as MacBook Pro.
Name. Payment. Subscribe cloud.
It's fine.
Fine. Family. Max. Desktop S6. Max's iPhone. His iPhone SE.
Here's my iPhone,
Desktop S6. G1.
my computer.
Desktop. iPad. Max's iPad. Max's iPod. Max's Mac. VMware. Button.
Okay, so here's an older VM,
Max's Mac. VMware. Button.
and then one more down.
Max's Mac. VMware. Button. Max's MacBook Pro. MacBook Pro 15 inches. Button.
That's the virtual machine that I currently use. And actually, these other three.
WYN7GG. Max's WYN7GG 1916. Windows.
Kimberly Whitley. Max, what voices do you have on your phone for voiceover?
I mean, I can. The only voice I have downloaded is Alex. Well, and the Siri voices. That's it. Because I don't use anything other than Alex, so I don't really need those voices downloaded. All they do is they use up space,
Sign up.
so I don't care.
Sign up. Settings. Back button.
I'm gonna close out settings before I leak out any of my personal information. But
YouTube settings.
Yeah.
Close setting. Closing settings. Absolutely.
under my Apple ID settings,
Close.
that macOS virtual machine that I have
Close. Activate.
is showing up as a MacBook, an actual MacBook. So it's a little, it's clever because if someone's looking through your Apple ID settings, it just shows up as a regular Mac, which I actually like because it makes it look a lot more realistic. I just think it's cool. Now,
Screen dimmed.
actually, Beyonce,
Yeah.
why don't I try and power it up? I have enough resources.
Average CPU
I
load
have mine
79.1.
powered up right now.
Actually, I don't. Never mind. I don't think I can because
Average CPU load 74.7%.
I think if I did, I think it'd be too hard on my computer. Yeah, he has Monterey open on his, which it behaves a little differently than the one I have, which is Catalina.
Man, my computer's getting hot.
Yeah, but yours can handle the virtual machine better than mine. You know what? My computer.
Folder view C. Core temp. State. Secure desktop. Core temp
I'm actually
1.1.
gonna check it.
Notification chevron
Wow.
button.
That's
Use
a
free apps.
first.
Safely remove hardware 40165.
Guess what?
What?
It opened the icon view.
Oh, it did? My CPU is hot. It's pretty hot.
Safely 40163 degrees F button.
Nothing compared to my other computer. That computer has. I have seen that computer overheat. It's gotten up to 212 before, which is the hottest it can go. That's actually the temperature water boils, and my CPU has gotten that hot before. It's not supposed to exceed that, but it has reached that. My old computer has. I recently got I got a better computer recently, so that's why I'm able to do this. But even this computer, especially when I'm streaming, it does not give me enough power to do a lot of other things, especially run other other operating systems inside of Windows. It doesn't give me the power to do that while I run other things, especially OBS and Restream.io and everything else. It just doesn't give me enough power to do all that. Like, I could open up my VM, but, you know what? Why not? Just for the heck of it. And I'll see how it works. The on-site?
Yeah.
Do you dare me to do it?
Folder view list. VMware. Space.
Do you dare me to open this? Do you dare me to do it?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding.
VMware Workstation 16 player. macOS Catalina 2 of 13. Android 8. Windows Server 2003. Windows 7 X. Windows Server Android 8. Home macOS Cat.
And yes, I do have Windows Server,
Virtual. Play virtual.
which is pretty rare to come by,
Space,
but I have it.
Unavailable. Pane.
So if any of you want me to demonstrate that later, I can.
Starting to cut out. Mine is starting to cut out.
That's probably because you have Skype and stuff open.
Good thing I got it. That's the thing. I only have Mac OS.
Oh, then it might be cutting out if your computer's doing something. Like mine right now.
Average CPU load 83.3%.
I
Mine
expect
is
it.
at 10.8% on CPU.
Then sometimes it just cuts out like that if... I don't know why, but sometimes it just does.
Physical 5.54 GB of 15.90 GPUs. 34.9.
Now, I have a lot of RAM, so this isn't going to eat up my RAM, but it will take most of my CPU load to run this.
35.7% RAM used. CPU at 100%. 95% battery charging.
Yeah, and it gave me a short delay when I pressed the... Now, I don't know, some of you might know this, but as your CPU, if it reaches the max load that it can handle, NVDA cuts off until it goes back down below 100%. So if it exceeds 100% and it cannot, and NVDA just stops for a second, it cuts out a little bit until it drops below 100.
macOS.
And this OS is on. Do not expect it to come in very good because
macOS.
I have a lot of other stuff open,
Recognize it layer. macOS Catalina. macOS Catalina. Pane.
but we'll try it. I'll try and I'll try and turn on VoiceOver. This is really laggy. Yeah, wow.
macOS R. Caps lock off. Record result. Mac 750 shut down. macOS.
Yeah,
Hey,
see,
Application. Login. Window. Enter password. Secure edit text.
it's doing that. I can't imagine how long this is gonna take to log in.
macOS Catalina.
And then my CPU is...
Application open window.
Oh, crap. What's this? Is VoiceOver still on? No, it's not.
macOS.
But you can hear the audio cutting out really bad.
Average CPU load 100%. Core 1 100%. Core 2 100%. Core 3 100%. Core 4 100%.
Sometimes if your CPU exceeds 100, which it really can't, that's kind of when NVDA cuts off. So it doesn't when your CPU gets really high. At least for me.
Average CPU load 100%. Core 1 100%. Core.
And it's sustained at 100, but somehow it's still able to send the speech through to NVDA.
It's Google Chrome.
Oh, I have Chrome on here. And as for my drive,
CNTFS drive. 108.15 GB of 223.02 GPUs. 48.5%. CNTFS drive.
I wish I had a little more,
CNTFS drive. 108.17 GB of 223.
but I upgraded this to Windows 10 Pro recently, so I have some more features and stuff now that I just didn't have before.
Pane.
I'll go ahead and enable VoiceOver because I think I can. Now my voice,
Quick Game of Fargo and Quentin C on the Mac.
you could with the web client.
2300 hours 00.
11 o'clock my time.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow.
Now, I hope this doesn't leak anything out, like my text messages, because I have this linked to my Apple ID, and I get lucky enough that iMessage and FaceTime work on this virtual machine. So, yeah. Let me see.
macOS Friday o'clock TV.
What the heck?
macOS.
Yeah, OCR isn't always that great. It tells you just enough to know what's on the screen, that's about it.
Toolbar. Outroom. Send manage submenu. Full screen CTRL plus output.
That is some bad audio quality.
Unity full screen CTRL plus alt plus enter check test.
It was doing that on its own, by the way. I didn't press a key. It cuts off on its own if it's got too much stuff going on. And in this case, my computer, it's not supplying all of the CPU power to the virtual machine right now. It's using a lot of my CPU and RAM and even some of my hard disk memory or storage for OBS and Restream and also Skype, because I have those open. And I'm also streaming with OBS going right through my network right now to YouTube. OBS does not have its own server, so it uses your network to stream. Streamlabs does that too. StreamYard has its own server, actually, which makes it nice because it doesn't eat your bandwidth. OBS actually does, so, yeah.
macOS Catalina.
Just
Record
thought.
Finder player. macOS Catalina. macOS.
Well, anyway, I have this open. As I thought, it's not.
Average CPU load 100. Average CPU load 100. Average CPU load 100%.
My CPU is like sustained at 100 too.
Notification.
Actually, my computer's still doing pretty good.
User free at 90 at 3 speakers. System clock 11. Action center 5 new notification gem.
Let's see what my
Notification next type tilt button. OB Google Bluetooth ND button Intel safely 40 167 degrees.
100, about 170,
167 degrees 40 167.
and it's sustained there.
macOS macOS. Thing.
You know, for 100% CPU, this is not bad. I changed my mind, it is. I'm gonna go to the menu, and I'll close this out after I switch the voice. I'll switch it to Alex, if it'll let me. I don't know.
If you can wear it.
Red.
Yeah, a virtual machine is good for basic things, but it's not.
Closing. Voice menu.
It's nothing compared to a real Mac. So if you want
You are
a good
currently
experience
on
with Mac OS, run Mac OS on a real Mac, not virtualized. The same, unfortunately, actually, fortunately for those of you that want to do it, the same
Ava. English.
it can't be said for running Windows on Mac OS, because that's actually legal. It's legal and it's actually approved and can be done rather easily, actually, because it's actually not.
Closing voice menu.
Microsoft, I don't think, has anything in
Apple.
their terms of service that prevent you from running Windows on Mac OS. I don't think Apple does either.
Voice.
Where's Alex Compactor?
Alex English.
And then I might speed that up.
Intonation. Volume. Pitch.
Oh, what the-
Volume. Rate. 30.
I usually like it faster,
55%.
like around here.
Apple.
Yeah, see, it's not even
Ellipsis.
reading.
Sleep. Restart ellipsis. Shut down ellipsis.
You wouldn't get this from a real Mac, but in a virtual machine with a computer also has
Shut
to
down.
focus on
Close.
running
Shut down.
Windows, you do get this kind of lag,
System. Cancel.
and it
Shut down.
can be pretty
Off button.
interesting.
Cancel. Shut down. Default button.
So this does not take long to shut down at all. So in a second, VMware will close, because that's what VMware does when you close the virtual machine, it closes.
macOS Catalina VMware Workstation 16 player.
And it's gonna close and probably drop me back off
Document. News button. News. CTRL plus
on
L.
Skype. You still there, be on Skype? Be on Skype?
Turn video. End call. Turn video on. Bluetooth audio receiver stream chat row 1 column. OBS 27 point. OBS starter. Stop stream. Skype row 1. Bluetooth audio restream. Home. Skype 7 row 1 column. Mac. Line news. Micro.
Oh, he's muted, okay. Someone please chat again, I'm bored.
OBS 27.2. Skype row 1. Bluetooth audio restream chat row 1 column 5. Restream chat row. Browse mode. Button unavailable. Clickable type of message. Edit. Click. Max 2250. Max. What voices do you have on your phone for voice? 2250. Button. 225219. Max. What voices do you have on your phone for voiceover?
2305. Third focus mode. Page 1 of 2. Passcode field. 6. 0. 7. YouTube. Video.
That virtual machine didn't do well at all with OBS running.
Expand panel to
Well, I had other stuff open besides OBS. I had OBS open, Google Chrome open, and then I had Restream's chat client open, and then I also have Skype.
Left button.
So it's not a good environment to run
Left.
client open, and then I also have Skype.
Left button.
So it's not a good
Hey, I'm
environment
back.
to run. Alright.
Here's something. Anyways.
Did you hear all
chat.
that? Did you hear all that went when I ran that VM?
Yeah, it was kind of, crappy.
It was, the audio was really crappy, yeah. It sure wasn't good, that's for sure. I didn't think it would be, because my computer's not, it's not like crazily powerful. Well, actually neither is yours. Your CPU is slightly better than mine, be on site. I think what you have worse than me is your RAM.
Oh my gosh, guess what?
What?
My thing just calmed down on me.
Your fan?
No, my Mac OS VM, I was trying to roll the dice and it was like cutting out real bad.
Oh. Like, how bad was it? Was it like cutting out so bad you couldn't make out what it was saying?
Like it was saying go 5 foot 5.
Oh, then yeah, your computer must have been under stress. I know that mine is under a lot of stress right now because I'm streaming. Yours actually probably could handle it. Well, so can mine, but not very well.
Wow.
It's a shame because I do like to screw with these virtual machines when I stream sometimes. I know some people that use a second device to stream, which I could do, but then I don't have external speakers, so that wouldn't work. No, I wouldn't, which that's the problem. That just wouldn't work well.
Restream. Skype 7. OBS. Skype row 1. Bluetooth audio receiver row 1 column. Bluetooth audio receiver.
Actually, I can close this because this isn't working.
Restream chat row 1 column 1.
Thanks a lot, Bluetooth audio receiver.
Skype. OBS. Skype row. Home. Restream chat row 1 column. Home. Restream Google Chrome row. Home.
Oh, I have a lot of tabs up. I've got Restream open. I've got two windows for Restream open. OBS, and I'm streaming, which does not help because it does not use its own server to do that. So it uses a lot of your CPU. OBS itself uses most of the CPU that your computer has available. Like, actually, for you being on site, your computer would be okay at it because you have a lot of different. You have 8 CPU cores. I have 4. Actually, no. You have 4. I have 2.
Here's the thing, Max. I'm actually planning on saving money to get a real Mac. I'm actually thinking of
Yeah, but that's like $1,300.
No, the base model was $999.
Oh.
$999. I'm thinking about getting the extremely basic model.
You know, I was at a group the other day and someone had a 2012 MacBook and they were actually trying to run virtual machines and his drive wasn't big enough so he couldn't do boot camp either. So he was looking up how to run it. Like, of course, it's a little bit harder to get VMware to run on a Mac, so he ended up, I think he had to use UTM, I don't know, which is kind of a pain.
UTM is what Blake used, and he had no problem with it.
It's kind of a pain to set up, that's what I hear. Blake used UTM? I don't remember using UTM.
11.
Wait a second, I didn't know you could use UTM. Oh, I didn't know. I've never seen him do that on his Mac
It's
before.
on an M1 Mac. Just ask him.
I'll have to next time I see him.
He's on the call. Ask Blake the next time. He's like, I asked him like, what were you doing? And he's like, I'm using UTM to get a Windows 11 virtual machine. I'm
You
like,
can
wow.
do a lot more than that. If you have an Intel Mac, you can run Windows right off the Mac. You can run Windows alongside Mac OS. And Mac OS is fully capable of running it.
But here's the thing,
Intel Macs are fully capable of running it. M1 Macs just are not nearly as good at it. And of course, Windows isn't. I think there's a way you can get Windows 10 on an ARM CPU, and I'm pretty sure that's where devices are heading nowadays, because Intel is really old. Well, no, I won't say that. It's been around since 2006. That's about as old as I am. Which, I guess for a processor, that's kind of old. And AMD is taking over, and I wish it wasn't, because AMD is a little clunky.
Actually, AMD, I think, has been around since the 80s and 90s.
Actually, let me look it up. Hey Siri, how long has the AMD processors been around?
Advanced Micro Devices was way up today, closing at $121.60.
That's
$4.45 higher, or 3.82%.
Advanced Micro Devices. That's what AMD stands for. That's a chip. When was AMD first introduced?
Okay, I found this on the web for when was AMD first introduced.
Battlelord 0, Max, how are you? It's been so long.
Oh, hey Jake!
Wait, who?
Battlelord?
Is it Battlelord 0?
Yeah, Battlelord 0. Yeah, it has been a really long time, Jake. How have you been?
Yeah, what's up, Jake? I want to talk to you, man. I want to talk to you, like, real bad.
Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, article on history and facts, Encyclopedia Bill.
Can't you just show it? I don't want to click on it.
Google results. Listen, button, show, website, Advanced
But
Micro
here's the
Devices.
thing. Siri is not like Alexa or Google, okay?
I know. Well, actually, I have gotten Siri to read web pages before. You're right, though. Siri is like the more stupid version of Alexa and Google.
Battlelord 0, I can do
Well,
how about you?
actually, it's more of a basic voice assistant. It's not really...
He says...
I can do how about you?
I've been good. How about you? Yeah, I've been good. Why
Jake,
is
I'd
my
like to
computer-
get your new Skype account name.
Yeah.
Because, I'm now on Skype known as the Blind Dude on
Yeah.
Skype. If you want to look me up again and we could talk, and I just miss talking to you, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been active in any of your groups. Or,
Audio output device, combo box speakers, age, headset earphone, Razer audio.
I don't need that on my... Oh my gosh.
I always forgot that my Mac VM was up.
Yeah, well, I closed out mine and my computer's still really under a lot of stress. He says, I miss talking to you too, Beyonce. I've been in college, so that's why I've been so inactive. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Kane's in college too, but he does talk as well.
Yeah,
So Jake, if you can make some time, to talk to me
yeah.
or
Kane
something,
does talk to us sometimes, even in college. But yeah, I get that you're busy. I mean, I started high school this year, and that's been kind of a journey. But
Max, when I was in high school, and I don't mind talking about this on stream, when I was in high school, I had dreams about what it would be like.
After you graduated high school? He says, "I'll do my best, I promise." Okay. Yeah,
Okay, but
and I get that college is, yeah, kind of.
when I was
takes
in high
most of your
school,
time.
it was like, you know,
How was high school for you? High school has been really good all in all. I mean, luckily I haven't got a huge load, so I've had a lot of time in the evenings.
Max, I was going to tell you, I had 7 periods in high school, and
7
I
periods.
like
OBS.
somehow with 7 classes a day, and they were all, in middle school and intermediate, I had some classes on one day and some
Battlelord 0.
classes
College has massive
on
loads.
another
Battlelord
day.
0. I also got the Super Click It today.
Oh, nice! That's actually that's a really rare game to come by. The Super Click It.
Oh, is it?
That's a really rare game to come by. The Super Click It. I've wanted one of those for a long time.
Was it brand new or was it used? I guess it was probably
Yeah.
used, but
Is it just the regular? I know there's also a version that has Bonk It, which is actually that's absolutely ridiculous because it's the exact same thing.
Battlelord 0. Sadly, the Blast It doesn't work. Battlelord 0 is used.
Oh, the Blast It doesn't. That's the problem with the Super Click It. Sometimes you get one that's faulty, and the Blast It or something, especially the Blast It, doesn't seem to always like to work on
Battlelord
those.
0. And it's the regular version, not the Pocket.
Oh, it's the regular version. Okay.
I actually found a brand new Super Quick It at one point. At one point in time, I found one. You know what? I can go on eBay right now and look up Click It, and I can find one for under $50 brand new. They have a couple of them.
Well, I guess they're not really rare to come by then. Actually, no, they're not because a lot of electronic gamers have them.
No, the Click It is a rare game to find, but not as rare as Super Quick It. It's rare to find a Super Quick It, much less find it brand new. That's the same thing for those that are blind out there. Jake, I know you're not, but
You don't have the Super Click It, right, Beyonce?
what?
I don't think you have the Super Click It, correct?
No, I do not. But I've heard of it, and it's
Oh,
really neat.
it's pretty neat if you get one that the Blast It actually works. It is.
Nudge actually got one, and the fact that it takes 2 AAA batteries.
It takes only 2 AAA batteries to run.
Yeah, it takes only 2.
Oh, wow. You know, the 2002 Bop It takes 3, and that actually, that goes dead within a couple of weeks.
Oh, we'll see about that, because I might be able to get one in the future.
I think you should. It's fun. It's a little bit different than the original Bop It actually is. It's a little bit more fun because it goes faster. So yeah, and it's a different shape than the original. The Pull It and the Twist It look similar to Bop It Shout almost.
Yeah, I know Jake, you have one. And Jake, you still have that original Bop It. You know, sometime if we ever talk again, I want to see if we can try and arrange to see if either I could get it or someone else could get it.
Oh yeah, it is 2 Bop It original.
And I asked for one of them because he had one. I was gonna.
Oh, did he agree?
The one that was lower pitched.
Did he agree to give it to you?
He did, but we never did that. This was back in 2020, and he.
You know what? I think that your original plan was to trade, and then I think that you didn't want to because of COVID.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I know about that. I know about that, but you don't have the 2000 anymore, and he traded with Kane.
I know, but now my original plan is I mean, now what my plan is to just, get the original so I don't have to get one.
I mean, they're not hard to find on eBay, and you know what? Luckily, when I got mine, I didn't get cheated. I got the actual
That's the
1996.
thing, Max. That's the thing. I'm afraid I'll get cheated because first time I got a 2000. And when I got the original Simon, it turned out to be the 1984 Simon. Yeah, so my dad.
You know, some people actually think. Well, actually, you know, a fun fact about the original is that it was built in 1996. That's when it was copyrighted, but it actually didn't even show up at the toy fair until 1997.
Yeah.
And I've heard it. And the 2000 Bop It was actually made in 1999. It was not. It might have been copyrighted 1999. I think, and then I think it was released in 2000. Same with the 2002 Bop It, like, so that Bop It was 2002, but I don't think it was actually released until a couple of years later. I think it was released with, actually no, it was released in like 2002. The Bratz Bop It was copyrighted 2004, and the ad for that didn't even come out until 2005.
Home restream chat row. Home restream chat row 1 column. Clickable typo message. Clickable menu buttons. And it's the regular version, not the pocket. Clickable typo message. Edit. Button unavailable. Clickable typo message. Edit.
I'm shutting down my Mac VM.
Yeah, good idea.
I might want to see if I can get the original Bop It at some point. I mean, not the original, but the 2002.
Yeah,
what?
the problem with the 2002, the only problem I've had with it is how delicate it is. Jake, if you're still watching, does yours still work? I'm just curious.
Wait, what?
Jake, does your 2002 Bop It, does it still work? I'll be surprised if it does.
Clickable menu button. Clickable typo message. Edit. Clickable menu. And it's the regular version, not the pocket. Clickable typo message. Edit.
Is he even still here on the
Button
live
available.
chat?
Clickable typo message. Click and it's the regular.
I can't check because Restream is stupid. I can check with YouTube Studio.
Open eBay.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone.
I'm gonna look up something.
Search for card. Search for anything. Search for B-O-O-P space J-I-I-T-T space no 22003 200 3 showing 2 suggested 3 2 space N-E-E-Q-W-W search.
If you get it new, it's like $140. Don't even try.
Cellular at 7. Save close, save close. New Seal 2002 has been Parker Brothers Pocket Electronic Talking Game unopened. Brand new. Hasbro. $100. Free shipping.
Told ya!
Electronic Talking Musical.
$100. That's one of them.
Lunchbox.
I can't call the 2002 Bop It musical. The beat is so off.
New.
Like,
Hasbro.
seriously.
4 out of 5 stars. 10 product ratings. $85. 0 bids. 6 days 3.
Oh my gosh! A Bop It Extreme 2 for $85. That's the starting bid. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna go up to at least 200, I bet.
Clickable menu button. Sub menu. Clickable typo message.
No, well, I don't. It probably won't go up by that much, but it'll get above 100. Not worth it.
Click and it's 23 and it's the regular version, not the pocket.
Well, there's one for 70. There's one for 70.
That's still. Well, actually, that's better.
You know, I once found one that was 40 but didn't get it because I was confident that what I was getting was the original Bop It. But it turned out to be 2,000.
Sword. Bop It Extreme 1998 vintage Hasbro Parker Brothers handheld game to a brand new Hasbro. 4 out of 5 stars. 10 product ratings. $299.99 or
Whoa!
$300.
That is really overpriced.
Yeah, I found a Bop It Extreme 2 once that was 26 brand new.
You know, there was a Bop It Extreme 2 keychain. My dad actually saw this on eBay, and actually so did a couple of other people. Like, I know it's rare and stuff to come by, but the seller was trying to sell it off for $200.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
For $200, 25 points. Yeah, not good. I'm gonna keep.
They sold it for $200 because it's like so rare to come by. And you know what? It's not really even. Jake, he's actually fortunate enough to have the Extreme 2 keychain. He's fortunate enough to have it.
You know what? I wouldn't really care about the Extreme 2 keychain.
You know what actually has sounds from the Bop Extreme of all things?
Yeah, it does.
It has some of the voice clips too.
What?
It has some of the voice clips too.
Oh.
Have you ever heard it? It says "nice going." There actually is a clip of it saying "nice going" from the Extreme, and probably one other thing. I don't know.
Original electronic
The thing I don't like about the Extreme 2 keychain is that it's built much differently than the Extreme 2 actually is built, because when it goes low on batteries, the sound just stops. It doesn't actually do anything. Which back then that technology was pretty new. You know that?
Oh.
Back then a lot of games and like toys and stuff, when they ran out of power, they did crazy things. They didn't really have a really good way of preventing it.
Button connected channels. Button settings. No next edit.
So
Clickable type of message.
that's why the Bob original and stuff, like toys back then, did crazy things when they died.
$110 or
Click 2316 and it's ready.
You've heard what the Extreme 2 does when it runs low on batteries, right?
Yeah, I had.
And you know, I've actually gotten mine to go so low before that it turns off. But it's like it has to go really low for it to turn off. Like it really has to go low.
great price. Hasbro Bop It Extreme 2 electronic game, brand new and packaged vintage. Brand new.
23
Milton
seconds. It's regular. Clickable type of message. Edit.
stars. 10 product ratings. $199 or best of.
$200 for that Bop It Extreme 2.
Oh wow.
Bop It Extreme brand new 1998 vintage Hasbro Parker Brothers handheld game toy. Brand new. Hasbro. 4 out of 5 stars. 10 product ratings. $229.99.
$229, so pretty much $230.
Watch Bop It Extreme. Bop It Extreme handheld electronic game by Hasbro. 1999. New. Brand new. Hasbro. 4 out of 5 stars. 10 product ratings. $199 plus 14. Explore image.
You know, there was a 1999 edition of the Extreme.
Activate.
I'm pretty sure that's actually when it came out. I think the copyright is 98, but don't rely on the copyright. I'm sure that some of these Boppets, like the original, didn't show up until at least probably 1997.
I know, but I'm talking because Kane saw it. So too.
Yeah, and then Boppet actually was invented in 1993. That's when Dan Klitzener got the idea approved, I think.
Yeah, because the original would have been.
And the reason, I also know the reason that the 2002 sounds are shortened a little bit and why it goes so fast.
Why?
Because its sound chip can't hold nearly as much. So if you listen, you notice the sounds are shortened a little bit. Because the 2002 can't hold nearly as much. I think it can hold like 5 seconds of audio, and the original Bop It from 1996 and 2000 can hold around 6. So the 2002 just doesn't have the memory to put the full sounds in there. So
Busy blank.
the beat goes ludicrously fast because the sounds are shortened. Am I getting a call?
Restream.
No.
Skype. Restream. Skype row 1 columns. Skype row 1.
I am.
Video on the end call. Restream chat. OBS. Home. Skype 7 row 1 column 5. Decline. Max with house. Decline. Answer call from the fun group with voice. Answer. The fun group. Incoming call from Ceramic Sky. Answer. Ask. Decline button. Space.
But wait, did you hear what I said though?
What?
The 2002's sound chip is not nearly as good. So the sounds are shortened a little bit. That also includes the sounds for the beat, so the beat goes faster, and it goes ludicrously fast on that last speed. It goes crazy fast. So that kind of explains why it goes so fast, because the sounds are shortened. Same with the voice clips, so it makes it sound really sped up, even though it's really not. It's the same speed, or at least really close to it. It does actually go a little faster because those sounds are shortened a little bit.
2002.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wish I could demonstrate it, but I can't because I don't have my 2002 Bop It anymore. And my Bop It pen isn't the greatest anymore either.
You know what? You can get a Bop It pens.
Relatively cheaply. And I might replace the pen. Because the pen was actually okay, but if I was going to replace a Bop It, I'd probably get the 2002 again. Because the 2002 is like the big version of the pen. You can actually get the pen to play the Pass It tune, do you know that?
Oh.
Why didn't I show you the... Oh, hold on.
Max Wachowski.
Let me actually look my video up on YouTube.
Folder YU2 1 first space.
It's on the test mode.
Yeah, the test mode. The pen and the 2002 have the same test mode.
Focus mode. Browser.
And you can make it play Pass It. You can make it do that. And
Focus browser.
actually, I'll show you guys, but
Focus mode.
here's a video I did a while back.
P-O-E spot space. Sir P-E-N space T-E-S-T O-P-E space A-N-T T-E-T space I-T space A-X space P-K-Y-K-O-S-K-I.
And this is the same test mode that the 2002 Bop It has. The pen has the exact same chip as the 2002.
Focus mode. Browse mode.
It just, it's smaller and takes a lot less power to run.
Clickable Bop It pen test mode implemented by Max Wachowski 1 year ago 3 minutes 16 seconds.
This was my old cringy videos, but I guess something comes out of these. Okay. I don't want to get an
Banner
ad.
landmark. Main landmark. Clickable complimentary landmark. Seek slider 0 minutes 0 seconds of 3 minutes 15 seconds. Blank. YouTube video player. Blank seek button. Focus mode. Speech mode off.
Hold on, let me fast. Hold on. This is the same test mode as the 2002. The Pass It melody pitch bends just because this thing was actually... it wasn't... Actually, the pen pitch bends when it plays that melody. It always pitch bends. There's no way you can stop it from pitch bending. And then it goes through all the speeds, which the pen actually only uses the first speed when it does the intro beat. I thought that is actually really cool that it actually does have the sounds programmed in from the Bop It 1996. It still has all those. I think that's incredible that Bop It has that, and that you can actually get it to play the Pass It melody even though it doesn't have Pass It built in. Let me look up. Actually, I don't have a good video of the 2002's test mode. I don't have a good video of it. I have a really good video of the pen. It almost, yeah, and then I actually beat the pen, got 15 on it, and, you know, they should have made it go up to 200, because they could have easily done it.
But you know what, Max?
What? Actually, they do have they actually do have a model of the pen that goes up to 200. But when they did the 2001 pen, they made it only go up to 15 when they could have done a lot more with it.
But here's the thing, Max. It's a pen. It's
I
not
know.
really.
Well, hey, my keychain's worse than the pen. It is. And actually, I have my... You dare me to beat my keychain.
for the heck of it.
No, I'm looking up something.
Hasbro Bobbit Extreme
Oh,
Electronics.
gosh, okay.
Hilton Bradley. Black Panther Blow Up Bob Blow Marvel Avengers Assemble Punt. Watch Black.
What the heck?
Chained on. AIT Funk. Aided Funky. Various. Black Panther Blow Up. AIT Funky. Notification. Reminders. Dismiss. More. Mark is completed.
Speech mode talk. Home restream documents. Button edit destination.
Search for any card. Search for anything. Search for anything. U-N-N-N space. 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 200 L. Delete L. 2. J. K. 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 E. K. E. E. Y. Y. C. C. H. H. A. A. I. I. B. Discord. Net N. Search. Loading. Bullet.
You know, I was actually lucky enough to have the 2002 variant of the keychain at one point.
Brand new. $109.98.
I was actually lucky enough to have the 2002 variant of the keychain at one point, but it didn't actually work, which was really sad because I've never seen the 2002 keychain on eBay before. Kane has the Extreme Watch, but he absolutely refuses to play it. Which I wish he would give that up and just open it and
You know
play
what?
it.
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him to do it.
Watch Vintage 2 Bobbit Mini Keychain Electronic Game to a Basic Funworks new batteries. Pre-owned $24.99 exclusive.
Oh, it's an.
I got mine pre-owned too, and it actually works pretty well. Actually, that's pretty distorted. Listen to that. Well, actually, that's kind of how the 2000 sounds, though. Come to think of it. So it's not necessarily on low batteries. It'll get a lot quieter as it gets low.
Rare Bobbit Keychain Mini Electronic Game 2000 Basic Fun number 385. 0 new sealed. Brand new. $50 or best offer.
Oh no! Hey, listen.
Hello,
And I actually cannot stop it. It's... Whoa! I'm still playing the game. You know that? It saved my place in the game.
Watch Rare Bobbit Vintage 2000 Bobbit Mini Keychain Pocket Handheld Keychain 5. New batteries. Pre-owned. Hasbro. 20. Watch Rare Bobbit Keychain Mini Elect. You are watching this item.
So I did the action, and it actually saved my spot in the game. It didn't fail me, so I can still try and beat it. Dang it, I already failed. Okay.
Save the search. Back. Button. Search for anything.
That was weird. I like that though.
Kilo numbers. 3, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0,
There's someone in the
200,
chat.
2, 2, space, search, loading.
Clickable MD out to icon button.
Results found.
Browse mode.
Save this
Oh.
search. Receive no exact matches found.
Heading to type row, type 7 row, type row 1 column, restream chat row 1 column 4. Restream chat row 1 column E. Focus mode. Browse mode, no next edit. Click 231642. And it's the regular 23.
Hold on, let me look up. Let me find it on my phone. Open YouTube.
Adjustable.
Open YouTube.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Yeah, sure.
6,
N,
0,
space, pen. Dictate.
7.
Check the lead.
Expand track vision.
Search.
Button. Left.
Loading. Faces. Back. One result. Great price. New package vintage 2001 Hasbro Bob IT King Pen Electronic Talkie. See? Brand new.
Well, I mean,
3 out of 5 stars. 2 product ratings.
23,
well, my chat has... So, Dan said, will you stop for a second?
Home restream. Type 7 row, type row 1. OBS
I think
27.
we're
I'm
getting
bored of this.
Stop screen.
So, my chat's been dead for a little while now, and it's getting late, and I think beyond that you're getting bored of doing the stream too, because you're looking stuff up. And it is, yeah, it's getting quite late, so I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned for
Controls.
the stream I'll probably do tomorrow.
Stop streaming checkbox checked.